In this screencast, we will be taking first looks at sites for two nonprofit organizations. The first will be Give Kids the World Village, which I'll refer to as The Village, and the second will be Habitat for Humanity. The Village's site provides information on the founding of the village, how to volunteer, how to donate, events held at the village, and an e-commerce component that allows visitors to purchase village merch. The homepage of the site is free of clutter and points your attention towards the pictures that are used to separate the different sections. We're also able to see links to the different sections in the navigation bar. The first navigation link takes us to the About page. We're able to see more detailed links on this page that aren't initially listed in the navigation bar. While most of these links bring us to pages that mirror our main navigation bar, we're able to see that some pages have additional navigational links, such as the 30th anniversary page. This lack of consistency may cause some confusion for users. Next, we'll move on to the shop page. Unfortunately, this link takes us to a separate e-commerce site. Getting back to the main village site may be a task, but luckily the shop is opened in a new tab instead of overriding the village site. At the bottom of most pages, we're able to see the detailed links for all of the different pages. This allows us to quickly navigate to the detailed pages that aren't listed in the navigation bar. These links are as close as we get to a full site map. Unfortunately, this cluster of links is unavailable or limited on some of the pages, such as the Media Center and the Families pages. The Village's site doesn't offer any form of search capabilities. Luckily, all of the sections are very clearly and cleanly organized for easy navigation. The Village's site also doesn't offer any accessibility tools for users. This was surprising to realize, as the Village centers around families of children who suffer from illness and different ability levels. Lastly, I'd like to point out that the subscribe link works from the Contact Us page, but leads to a 404 error from the bottom cluster of links. Next, we'll move on to the main site for Habitat for Humanity. This site also utilizes large pictures on the home screen to separate different paths that users can follow. We're able to see a navigation bar at the top of the screen that provides drop-downs with multiple links. These links are grouped into logical sections that are easy to comb through when trying to find specific information. We're able to see that there's a site-wide search bar at the top of the site that follows us as we move on to different pages. The site doesn't offer a clearly defined sitemap. The search bar only provides links to stories, which can be frustrating. As a visitor, when we attempt to search for Kissimmee or Osceola, which is the county that Kissimmee is in, or even Orlando, which is a little further north, the only results that we receive are stories that included the term Orlando. If we're attempting to volunteer in Kissimmee, this would not be helpful. Moving to the volunteer page allows us to search for opportunities locally or on a travel basis. The volunteer search page allows us to enter our zip code or our state to search for local habitat opportunities. We're given results for my area and surrounding counties, as well as restore locations. There seems to only be one link in the navigation bar that moves us to a different URL, which is the Habitat Merchandise link. Unfortunately, the URL is opened in the same tab, which overrides the main Habitat site. Users will have to use the back button to go back to the main Habitat site. At the bottom of all of the Habitat pages, we're able to see support and contact links, as well as links to the main navigation sections. At the top and bottom of every page, we're able to easily find links to Habitat's social media sites. Habitat's site does not offer any accessibility tools for users with different abilities. While both of these sites are very clean and well organized, they both have their flaws. Habitat is a much larger organization, which is why the site is much more involved. I'd like to encourage you to get involved with your community however you can to make a difference, and I'd like to thank you for your time.